Certainly, thank you. On behalf of myself and Busch Motorsports, it's just a subtle little announcement that KBM is transitioning into the Nationwide Series next year. We will race a full-funded team for the championship, and I can't announce any further details besides that it'll be a Toyota. And we're excited about it. It's a great opportunity for myself and for the Busch Motorsports organization, for everybody there that's there now that we have on the line to hire to bring over in order to foresee that program being successful. And we're excited. So it's a great day for us. Crew chief, sponsors, drivers, all that stuff will be announced at a later time. But wanted to get it out there before J-Ski, so we did it. That was good.
Okay, we'll take questions now, and we'll start over here with Jenna, then we'll go to Bob, and then to Tom.
Jenna Fryer, AP. I know you said transitioning into, so that there will not be a Truck Series team, and your timeline for when you need to have a driver by, those kind of decisions.
I did say transitioning in. We did run one race earlier this year through help with Nemco Motorsports running Kimi at Charlotte, so we have the equipment started. We will run trucks also. We will keep the 18 truck going for a full season next year. We are just a few races shy of being full sponsorship on that deal, obviously with last week with Dollar General and announcing those guys coming back to help us with the Truck Series program. And, with the driver and all that kinds of stuff, it's all pretty much done. It's just a matter of waiting until the time in which the sponsor's ready to announce all that stuff.
Okay, let's go Bob, Tom, Don.
Bob Parker, Scene Daily. Just to clarify, when you said championship, did you mean driver championship or owner championship?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Next question is...
It'll be easy to go for an owner's if I'm racing the car, but not very easy to go for a driver's if I'm racing the car. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm in it or not yet.
Okay.
Let's go with Tom, Don Coble, David Caravello. Raise your hand, Tom. Thank you.
Hey, Kyle. Tom Jensen, Speed. Congratulations on your new team. We've seen, frankly, most of the news about teams this year has been bad. KHI shutting down. Roush might go down to a car. Red Bull might go away. How'd you get this deal put together? Was it just the right sponsor, time and place, or what led you to do this?
It's obviously it takes funding to do these deals, and we wouldn't be able to do it without the partner that we've acquired. And with working with them and going through all the due diligence and getting everything put down on paper, certainly it's been an exciting time. And, we've been going through this process now for about 4 months. So, we're ready and excited that the opportunity has finally come, that we can move up to the Nationwide Series. We've wanted to do that at Busch Motorsports now for a couple years. We actually wanted to have 2 truck teams out of there this year, and we've kind of done that. We've run part-time with a second team, so it's been good. But, this just kind of takes us to that next level, and, we'd like to make it a long-term partnership that it helps out over time. With the NASCAR, with the series, and making sure that Busch Motorsports can stay going.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Jeff Gluck from SBNation.com. Kyle, it seems like, including yourself, some drivers have been cutting back on their personal Nationwide Series stuff, obviously your ownership aside. Do you think that that's helped you at all during this chase, and what will that look like going forward as far as distractions? And then also, getting into this full-time as an owner on the Nationwide side, is there any concern that that'll be somewhat of a distraction to your Cup efforts?
What was the first part of the question?
Cutting back on your driver's
Yeah. Does it help me or not? It's a point to argue at particular tracks. It doesn't matter at Daytona, Talladega, stuff like that. But, Indy, I've never run well at Indy before. And we only run Cup cars there. So I'd like to get in a Nationwide car there and work around some different points of interest, if you will, that might help me with my Cup car. Where to lift, where to pick up the throttle, those kinds of things. And then some other places like Kansas, for instance. We ran 5th, 6th, 7th much of the afternoon. Finished 11th. Charlotte, I ran both races, finished 2nd in both races. I don't think it really hurts. I don't see the distraction there. I see when you have a good car, when you're able to spend time with your crew chief, obviously that's the most important thing, is being able to talk to Dave. The nationwide stuff, I've skipped 5 minutes before. I've skipped 10 minutes before if I've been debriefing with Dave. It's not an issue, I don't think, on nationwide. So, going forward into the ownership role, that's my idea is to have a foundation of a company that'll run off itself. Rick Hendrick isn't there every single day making sure the inner workings of Hendrick Motorsports work correctly. He's got the people in the right places to do that for him, Marshall Carlson, etc. Joe, when he went off and went to football, we had JD, we had Dean, we had Pern, Todd Meredith, all those guys that help run the company. So that's my idea. Excuse me, that's my idea with KBM just as well. To have Rick Wren, to have our PR department, our marketing department, all that stuff just doing its own deal where it can survive without me there on a daily basis.
Go ahead, Reed.
Reed Spencer with Sporting News. Kyle, you've said several times that it's very tough to find sponsorship without you driving the car. So, is it a safe assumption that you will drive at least some of the races in your own car next year? And how does that affect, will you still continue to drive the 18 car in some races?
Yeah, it's kind of the point to really announce later, but it's safe to assume I'll be running in some nationwide races at Kyle Busch Motorsports. I will also still commit to my current obligations that I have at JGR and run over there too. So I'll be split between two nationwide teams, essentially driving some races. So what number that's going to be yet, that's to be decided. Certainly there's we've gone over it with JGR and everything. This is definitely nothing new to those guys. There's certainly the amount of races that I've already been set to run in the nationwide car for next year with JGR. So we'll still continue to plan all that out into these next few weeks, next few months maybe, before our announcement.
Kyle, thanks for coming in. Good news that you passed on with us today, and good luck this weekend.
Thank
okay?
you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.